Now, wasn't that Skinner's Saloon interesting? I found that to be interesting, and I thought that girl playing the piano was kind of good looking. I'll have to see if I can get her in my bed tonight. Yeah, probably will. Okay, let's keep on going. Got a few things laid out. Some kind of, oh, they do mining, like she said. These are the mining buckets here. Let's walk on down to the next one.
Oh, where those boards are standing?
That could be the Gallows. Let's see if I can see them.
Yeah, it is. It's right down. It's straight down that road.
Yeah, I can't see my lens. Sun's right behind us.
We could walk up there a ways.
Yeah. Number 8. Yep, that's the Gallows. You heard how many people they hung here. I think it was 7 or 8 right here from this little pole. Got their neck stretched for the last time.
Here's the sheriff.
Yeah, that just says horse trails. Horse only.
No horses beyond this point.
Yeah. I didn't have a horse or I'd have brought him. And there it is. That's a one man at a time gallows right there. I imagine they stood him on something right there and then, or had the horse hanging. The horse could have been underneath there and knocked it out from him. But I'm going to go over there and take a shot. If you were hung here, this would have been your last view on Earth. And I'm not talking about Vicky. She wasn't here. But think about that, guys. You heard how many people they hung from this spot. And this is it. This is what they saw last, because them buildings were there. They probably have full of people here cheering on the hanging like they did back then, like they should do now. That's been sitting there a while. Probably ran out of gas. I'll try to zoom in on that. There it is. We didn't get that picture of that rig in there. There it is. Some stagecoach. Maybe we'll get back up there and get a picture. We're almost to the end of the town, though.
Wonder if we could go down that way and then come back through.
Well, either way.
Said there were like.
These must be rich people. They had a picket fence. That's a nice house in its day.
Back there is what they call Bachelor's Row.
Ah.
So that was for the single guys.
This for the families.
And this one.
Number 11.
This is the Row Graves house.
Row Graves?
Row Graves.
Row Graves.
Looks like it's unlocked.
Oh, okay. Let's go check that out.
One time.
Oh, I bet it was. Look at the lawn, the wallpaper and all, and that big medallion, is that what they call those?
Yeah. They would have had a fancy light hanging from that.
This is the Graves house? Graves.
Row Graves house. So this would have been.
The parlor. This would have been, I wonder what this would have been. That's got to be the kitchen. With the tile.
This is the kitchen. That's probably the dining room.
No, there's no stove in here, honey. No stove outlet.
This would have been this is a part of the kitchen.
Yeah. This is a pantry. Probably. That's probably the pantry. They wouldn't have had the door to the kitchen. This is the back porch. Let's see.
I think that would be back porch.
Well, this is, they got a back door there too. Oh, that door there's for for them, the front door is for company.
Yeah.
That's the back door back behind us. I don't think this would have been the kitchen. It could have been. It's got wainscoting. There's your chimney up there.
You're gonna have your pantry by the kitchen.
Yeah, you would
That
think.
stove set right here.
No, right there.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the chimney.
And so this would have been the dining area for the kitchen.
Yeah, dining room.
This would have been where your help stayed.
Yeah.
Your help would have been there. This here's your cellar for your, what do you call it, food stocks or whatever. Root cellar.
This would have been a bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And a bedroom.
Yeah.
This would probably be.
My dad wouldn't have liked the way they built this. He never liked entries like this. He liked a square house. He says, you waste too much material by building those. He was a builder. Maybe that's where I picked it up at. Another bedroom and a bedroom.
I don't know if this would have been a bedroom. Because they had a stove here too.
Well, they all would have had heat in them. They'd have had to have a heat source. They've got a door here. Could have been a rental. This could have been a bed and breakfast. You think? Door to that one too. Outside door.
Yeah.
Lots of outside doors.
Probably so if it caught on fire, they could get the hell out of there.
That could be. What do you guys think? Where's what? You just looked at the video. That's the whole thing. We think the kitchen was back in that way. And we think that's a bedroom.
This is a parlor of some kind.
Yeah. This is probably where the family,
Because they always had
Together.
one room that was for company.
and this is probably your company room right off the main door.
Yeah, it would be have been the fanciest room in the house.
Yeah.
And that little room.
Could have been a bedroom. Who knows? Let's call a real estate agent and have them tell us about it. Okay.
So this house was built by William Rowe in 1866 or 1867. It was the first frame house built in Bannack. William Rowe was one of the first of many to become rich in Bannack. He arrived in Bannack in 1862, and even though he filed one of the first claims here, his interests turned to more profitable businesses of freighting, merchandising, and banking. He and his brother Isaac opened a general store and meat market, and soon after that licensed a banking business to buy gold. He was one of the vigilantes to capture Plummer, Stinson, and Ray the night they were hanged. He later moved to Dillon and was one of the founders of the State Bank in 1899. The home is also known as the Graves House. It was acquired by F.L. Graves shortly after he helped develop the first electric gold dredge. Upon the launch of the electric dredge by Mr. Graves, he was honored with some very elaborate gifts. He was awarded an ebony-headed cane and a solid gold watch. Instead of the usual numbers around the dial, F. Lewis Graves was engraved around the dial with the F representing the numeral 12 and the G representing the numeral 6.
Huh.
So
Methodist Church. You say when it was built? We can go into it. I think it's unlocked. It's number 12 on the hit parade. Let's check, see if that's open. Yes, it is open. Huh. Guess we ought to say a little prayer in here for all of our sick friends with COVID and other things. Poor Spanky. He's still suffering with that loss of his child, which we all are suffering with the losses of our child.
these are so cool.
Isn't it cool? You want to give a sermon? Oh, we can sing a song here if you want. Is that a piano?
Organ.
Organ. You got to pump that one. Okay, if you was a preacher, this is what you would see. Yep, this is the view.
Not many people went to this church if there's 3,000 people in town. Welcome to my new house. It's a little rough.
Yeah, it needs a little decorating.
Yeah, I don't think you want to go on that side.
Why not?
It's kind of
Spooky?
spooky.
Yeah, this would be probably the one week.
Well, that's spooky. The camera just quit.
All of a sudden.
Yeah.